Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of the Burton Burger Podcast, episode 204. I am one of your hosts, Burger, and the other one is my cousin, Bert.
Oh.
We are Burton Burger, trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. So we got a lot of exciting stuff to talk about. Bert and I honestly haven't talked that much because he's a fucking asshole now. I mean, that is true. Don't get it twisted, ladies and gents. But I was in Florida I was gone literally for a week, from Saturday to Saturday, because on Saturday last week, I drove down with my significant other to the airport. We stayed the night in the town, and then came home Saturday night, or Saturday morning, I should say. It was like 1 in the morning or something like that. So, gone for a very long time, and I got a big old update to tell you guys about my first actual vacation that I was responsible for, which is pretty cool.
That's big. Adult moves.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I've gone on vacations with my grandma, and I've gone on vacations with Bert and stuff, but this was all me. This was all your daddy planning it, and with my girlfriend, of course. So we had a lot of fun there. So anything exciting happened with you on your end in the past week? I'm sure if it did, it's going to last about 12 seconds. So
yeah, exciting.
Storytelling.
Definitely would not describe it well. Yeah.
I'm already bored.
Yeah, no. Nah.
Cool.
Maybe.
So, anyways, wanted to let all of you guys know that my org is over, and I ended up making it to fire making, which to those that don't know, Survivor is right before the final three. So in Survivor, 3 people go to the end of the game, and the jury votes on a winner amongst those 3, and I made it to the final 4. I made it just before the final 3. And how it works in the new era of Survivor, at least, is the person that wins immunity in the final 4 gets to choose one person to go to the final 3 with them. The other 2 do a fire-making challenge, and the winner of that challenge goes to the final 3. So I did not win that, but made it to the final 4. I'm pretty proud of myself, farthest I've ever made it in an org, and I didn't get voted out. I got out on my own doing, I guess. I just wasn't good enough at the challenge. Challenges were not my strong suit. I did win immunity one time, but other than that, your daddy blew pretty hard at these challenges.
I thought there was a good string you had where you were killing it, but
yeah, on the team
true,
challenges,
true.
I did pretty well. I did pretty well there, and then when we merged, I did pretty well. But the past 4 challenges or so, I blew dick. Took me over 30 minutes to do one challenge when the winner of that challenge did it in 9 minutes. So I was really fingering myself. So.
Mm-hmm.
Made it to the final 4, lost in fire making, and it's really cool because everyone in the jury and even the hosts themselves said that it looked like I was going to win that season if I made it to the final 3. So I think I played a pretty good game, which I knew I could. I know I could.
Yeah.
It's just
There's
I had
so
to get
much
out
shit
of the
that gets
fucking
in the
furry
way.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
seriously,
much
I had to
shit.
get the fucking people out that had butt plugs with foxtails on the end of them out. So
Yeah. Could sort all the
Seriously,
cool
so-
people out.
yeah, so it's over with. There's a lot of things I'd like to bitch about in this org, but ultimately it was a fun experience. Made it to Final 4, and they have a podcast as well, and I was on it this morning, so when that episode comes out, might have to let you guys know about it, and you can listen to it.
Yeah.
The funny thing with them is I was like, how long is this going to take? And I was on it with another guy.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, well, usually they take about 7 to 10 minutes, but since there's 2 of you, I'm going to guess about 15 minutes. I'm like, what?
Okay.
The guy that was with me, he got 5th place. I got 4th place. Okay, it's not like we were like the 3rd one voted out or something. Like, we had a lot to talk about.
Uh-huh.
Because you made it to almost to the end. I just missed the final tribal council. I was the last member of the jury.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you want me to tell my story in about 5 minutes?
Yeah. Shit, you didn't do anything. I mean, you didn't win.
I guess
really
so.
I
mean,
matters.
that's probably what their line of thinking is. Yeah. So.
Cool.
A lot of fun, but big break is needed from orgs, except the one that we're running. Now that your daddy is officially out of this org, Bert and I can really start to focus on our org, which I know we're both pretty excited about as well. We got a good mod team as well.
Yeah.
I think there's 7 of us total, so that makes it so it's not going to be too strenuous on your cousins as well, because we want this to be fun. We don't want this to be a fucking chore.
Yeah, that's never fun. And I'm sure this thing, there's so much to put into it. So
it's never fun when something you do as a hobby turns into a chore. And luckily the podcast really hasn't gotten like that for us. I know the editing and sometimes gets tricky, but other than that, the Twitch, the recording of the podcast,
all the big
like
meat and taters are all good.
Yeah, never felt like a chore, ever.
Nope.
Just the editing. I wouldn't even say the editing has been a problem. It's more of making sure we're constantly producing content is where it gets tricky, to where you're editing TikTok clips, or when I was going live all the time, like it was hard to stay making this a daily thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we want this org to be, is it's something that Bert and I have fun doing, and we have fun brainstorming and thinking about everything, but it's not consuming us like orgs can. And luckily, we're the fucking main host of the org, so if we're like, shit's getting kind of gay, we can just shut her down.
Yeah.
And nobody wins the money, I'm keeping it. Bye.
Bye.
Sue me.
Yeah, bye. Fuck you.
So that's my brief Survivor org story. They did not announce the awards yet. I think they're doing that in a different podcast episode. So the next time I bring up that org is if I win on any awards or something like that, which I don't know if I will or not. But we shall see. But we also got a new couple of fans from my previous orgs as well that have joined the B&B Discord and also started listening to our podcast. So welcome. Happy to have y'all here, and hope to hear more from you guys soon.
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm the one that has the connections. Bert's the one that is fucking non-existent. So
Yeah.
I literally have to go, hey, Bert, you want to go say hi to our new moderator? He's like, blow me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was good that first time. Fucking, I mean, hey, that's, I don't even know why I'm trying to defend myself. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's great.
No, I'm gay, so,
it's great connections. Yeah. Hopefully more are made through our great org. So.
Yeah, stop talking. Anyways.
Fuck.
As our cousin says, yeah, I'm going to shoot you. Anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Finger guns. Yeah.
All right, so let's knock one of your topics out of the way now that I did the org.
I got a nice fresh one.
Yeah, another of I'm dumb times 2. It's literally just Bert calling himself I'm a queer part 5.
Yeah,
I'm gay part 3,992,000.
I put it in there last week and then we never talked about it.
I'm playing Tetris.
Yeah, that one, I don't even know if I give a fuck about that one. I did just put it in there, but no.
I would rather you don't.
No, it was cool. I had the, I was starved. That sounds kind of gross. Devoid of burger in my week.
Yeah,
so
sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was weird. It was very peculiar.
You never realized how much of a big part of your life I am, huh?
Yeah, it was weird. It was like, yeah. Then I start noticing how I'm picking up some different lenses.
I've noticed I'm happier.
Yeah, it's so weird.
I don't want to fucking kill myself every day.
Yeah, for real. Fuck. You want to maybe, vacation more often.
Yeah.
Oh.
Seriously, would love to.
Yeah.
Didn't have to fucking deal with your gay ass. Yeah. Hey, Bert, how's the editing coming? Haven't edited at all, just on my off stream. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. That was fun. So fun. Yeah, what is that one? The preacher's not in the church, the mice play or something. I don't fucking know what the fuck that goofy shit.
Nice. You just walk tall but carry a big stick.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, patter patter, mouse footsteps, whatever the fuck. Yeah, no, so basically what it was, let's just say I made plans with a person to do stuff yesterday. We're like, yo, we're gonna go eat fucking lunch. It's gonna
Why
be
do
so
I get
cool.
to hear this story again? Damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, prepare to not be entertained.
Yeah, it was just
Here it
like,
comes.
I don't know. No, I think it's cool because it's like I'm
No,
missing
Bert's
some.
getting mouthy with his friends, actually. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it's bad. It's real.
He's not letting them fucking take advantage of him.
Dude, even at work too. At work too, I'm like, holy shit.
Oh, and we're back to work again. Cool.
Yeah, no, that's yeah, it's rough. I'm always up this guy's ass. So it's because he's
Literally.
stupid. Yeah, and literally, it's because he's stupid and because he's cute. No, so
Wow, that sounds very rapey.
just cool. 2 episodes in
She's
a row.
stupid,
Cool.
and she's cute.
Yeah. Cool.
Recipe for disaster in Bert's eyes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So basically, I'm like, yo, we're gonna go eat fucking lunch tomorrow. And he's like, yeah, we can go eat lunch tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, and I woke up nice and early, and I'm like, yo, you want to like maybe try and do breakfast instead? Because I know he loves doing fucking breakfast. And he's like, nah, not really too hungry. And then I'm like, okay, sure, we'll just do lunch instead. He's like, yeah, sure, we can do lunch. So I sit around, do a little bit of shopping. And
You edited, I'm guessing.
Oh.
Podcast.
I actually did. That was when I did it. Yeah.
That
Yeah. Yeah.
prove
yeah.
it. Where's the highlight clip?
On my
20 minutes
computer.
of it.
Not on the internet where it belongs. It's on my computer hiding.
It's in your trash bin and your computer.
Exactly. Oh shit. Yeah. Next time I open stream up, you see me fucking pulling it out of the recycle bin.
Out of the
Oh
garbage,
fuck.
yeah.
How did this get here?
Doesn't even like acknowledge it. Like you're just still talking about something.
Yeah.
Not even thinking twice about it.
I love naming them stupid shit like, yeah, whatever. This again. And stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. No, but oh fuck. But whatever, yeah, no, this honky's like, yeah, dude, we'll do that. And then it fucking rolls around. It's like 11 o'clock. I'm starting to get a little antsy, a little hungry, a little hungry. I'm like, hey, when are we doing lunch? He says something like, oh man, I just had fucking breakfast. Really? And now I'm starting to get fucking burger PTSD.
Mhm.
Where we do cousin night for fucking 3 years. Every single Thursday. And now all of a sudden he's like, I'm actually not hungry. It's like, what do you mean you're not hungry? What the fuck? He's like, yeah, had a bunch of tacos at fucking 2 o'clock. Oh, cool. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's one of
Yeah.
these moments.
It's one
again.
thing Bert won't let me live down.
No, but oh man, it's just so fucking gay. So I call this guy out and I'm like, fucking, okay, so like, when do we want to do it? He's like, I don't know. Like, cool. You've complained about that too, right? Like, who is it? Is it Tater? Is it Tater who does that? You're like, okay, cool. I guess I'll just
Maybe.
wait around until you're ready.
It sounds like a tater thing.
Sounds like a Tater thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where it's just like, now I'm sitting around. I can't really commit to doing anything because I'm like, oh, I could, like, I was going to call my mom too. Talk about the weather and
Complain
stuff.
to your mom about it.
Yeah, you know.
Talk to her about weather and shit.
Yeah. And then I can't because this fucker is like, yo, we'll just go when I go. And then he sends me a fucking snap at like 11:45 that he's going to go to a museum. I'm like, cool. I'm not going
This
to
is pissing me off.
ever eat. Yeah. I'm like, oh, really? So, like, when do you think we're going to eat? And he just sends IDK again. And then he did some other stupid shit. I know that's what I texted you. He's like, Or I'm like, he's like, yeah, dude, I wake up early. That's why I have breakfast. I'm like, cool. So, like, when are we going to go? He's like, I woke up at 6, boss. That's early. I said, congratulations. When are we going?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he just would not answer my fucking question. Now, I know.
Why did he tell you he got up at 6?
I don't know. I don't know if that was just him pulling his boner out of his jeans or what. Look at me, boss. I wake up early like my dad and my grandpa. Cool.
Yeah, it sounds like you when you were working at that gay job.
Yeah, it's so cool. Just like, I don't care. I don't care when you woke up. We said we were getting lunch. We eat lunch almost every day at work. It's like at 12. And now today you're like, it's a weekend. That means I eat lunch at 4. Oh, cool. Good to know. Good to know.
You mean dinner?
Yeah, it was dinner. So we went out and had dinner, and he gets out of his fucking car. He's like, whatever, on the north side of town. I'm on the south side of town. And I'm like, I'll be cute, I'll be nice, and I'll find a restaurant in between. 20 minutes for me, 20 minutes for him. So he only has a 20-minute drive. He can get some food and then drive back. Nope. He drives all the way back to the hotel. Then he sends me a text. Bert, is this restaurant seriously 20 minutes away? He's fucking pissed. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're pissed. Mm-hmm. I've been sitting on my thumb since 9 o'clock this morning. The fuck do you mean? Mm-hmm. No, I just tear into this dude.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Yeah. It's like, how heated we get in some of our debates. Mm-hmm. Like a bad one. I had one of those the other day with him. I'm like, oh my fucking God. I'm not working with this guy anymore. I want to get transferred. I'm going home. I'm going to tell my boss.
Go wash dishes. Fuck this shit. I don't care.
Yeah. So So you know how I'm flying home for the holidays. Yeah, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
I'm not getting, this is a one-way.
I wouldn't even tell him that. I wouldn't even tell your boss that. You just leave.
Dude. Yeah. It's so gay.
We had 2 people in the org do that where they just left. They didn't say anything to anybody. Yeah. They just leave. They just fucking just dipped. They're like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. And then he does this weird thing where he like tries to be a hard ass and he's like, yeah, dude, we're gonna fucking do this thing and this thing and we're just gonna sit on our phones and fuck off all day. And then there's other times where he's like, oh man, I don't really want to leave. Like, we're supposed to leave at 4. And one of our bosses told us to go look for something. And he's like, man, but he really sounded urgent. He's like me, where he's jumping to conclusions. He's like, but the way that the boss said it and the tone of his voice made it kind of sound like he needed us to find this thing by the end of the day.
Wow. Yeah,
I'm like,
this is why you hate him, because it's like talking to yourself.
Yeah. This is like me talking to that fucking cocksucker on the plane who took my seat.
This is like me talking to you.
Oopsie. Yeah, he's doing the fucking oopsie anime face. He's like, oopsie. His eyes are all big. He's like, oh, I took your seat on the plane. Oops. Fucking pussy. So I called this guy a pussy to his face. I'm like, stop being a fucking pussy. I'm leaving. 4 o'clock is when the boss said we're supposed to leave. I'm leaving at 4. Mm-hmm. Fuck this guy. Fuck this cocksucker. He can find this thing himself. He's like, wow. Whatever. Fucking Bert 2.0. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm starting to fucking... I don't know what it is.
Now imagine doing a podcast with that guy for fucking 4 years.
I would lose my mind. Because that's weird.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, I'm just naturally filling into more of a... That's so gay. More of a dominant role with this fucking guy where normally I'm a fucking pussy all the time. That's one thing I've noticed. Like if I'm in a room with a bunch of fucking nerds, I turn into the tool kid. That's how it was in high school. But then when I'm with anybody, even
tool
remotely,
in quotation marks.
Yeah, exactly. It's do solely based off of who I'm around. But it's like if I'm around even like one person who doesn't like suck their thumb, then it's totally different. So
yeah.
So yeah, whatever. I'm just fucking. I'm over this freak.
Are you gonna be friends with this guy?
Am I what?
Are you going to be friends with this guy?
I don't know. I thought I was fucking friends, but I'm like...
Are you going to continue it?
Yeah, probably. After yesterday, I'm like, fucking son of a bitch. I'm never going to lunch with him again. I'll go to breakfast or dinner, but never lunch. That's fucking gay. That's like Sue. I've done that same thing with Sue. He's like, oh yeah, we'll go get lunch. 12 o'clock rolls around. Hey, you ready to go? He's like, no, what the fuck? I'm not even up yet. I'm still in bed. I'm like, oh, so lunch for you is also 3 o'clock. Cool.
So you are also gay.
Yeah. It's fucking dumb.
Yeah.
So yeah, yesterday was great.
Well, it's your fault for continuing to hurt yourself like that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. It's like that thing you sent me the other day. I fully acknowledge that there's an issue, but I'm going to rationalize why I'm not going to change. So, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, nice rant over. Shit.
Hopefully he's not a Patreon.
Yeah, fuck. I know, I haven't told him about the pod either. Everybody else
Don't want to.
Because he's like kind of a fucking dick. He'll just like...
Yeah.
Kind of like, maybe when I accidentally let something sneak out and you never let me live it down. One of those things. He does that with everything. Like, yo, Bert. Yo, Bert.
Sounds like he's a combination of me and you.
He is. And I keep making the joke. He like reminds me of Sue and my brother. Or it's like, yeah, I guess it's different. He's like everybody. He's a big smorgasbord.
He's just what is he fucking black or white or whatever? He's just every color combined.
Yeah, he's gray. He's a weird gray.
Just poop.
Yeah, exactly.
He's brown.
Uh-huh. Basically, that's him. This motherfucker.
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Well, can't wait for you to act like nothing's wrong tomorrow and continue to talk to him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I will. Just towing lines. No more lunch.
Well, anyways, for me, I got... I went on a pretty long vacation, so I'm excited to tell you guys all about it. I apologize that I wasn't able to stream with you all last week. Breaks my heart. Wanted to be there, but just couldn't.
Yeah, busy.
Not coming.
Yeah. I'm on the other side of the
So, yeah, I'm not doing that. So, we on Saturday go down to the town the airport's in. And also, it happens to be the same town that our family went to for a baby shower. So I went out to dinner with the aunts and the cousins and all of that, which include your mom.
I see. I was so confused when I saw that. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, me and your mom sat by each other, or across from each other. It was kind of gay.
Yeah.
Probably was staring like, I hate that fucking
Trying to
cocksucker.
kick you under the table.
Yeah, just I'm sitting there like looking down to the side while she's kicking me in the shins.
Yeah, exactly.
And my lady got buffalo wings to eat, and they bring out her wings after about 6 hours of waiting for our food. How do you not kill yourself, by the way, being around your mom all the time? Like, that was one of the most miserable experiences to be around those people, and you're around them all the time. I don't know how you don't hang yourself by your teeth. Like, yeah. I just...
The aunt and the kids get old, but...
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. All of them get pretty old. Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was something else. We started whispering, of course, so, but it was like, damn, I don't know how Bert doesn't fucking thumb himself more in that temple.
Yeah, exactly. Just reefing a finger in there.
But she got the buffalo wings, and they brought out the wings, and they had the wings all in a nice pile. Mm-hmm. And then right next to it was a big old bowl of buffalo sauce.
Oh, okay.
Hate that.
Yeah.
That's like the second or third time I've seen that at restaurants now. I don't know if that's like a new thing restaurants are trying to do, but they better knock that fucking shit off.
Yeah, cool. You're going to make me put the fucking bread on my sandwich too?
Yeah.
The fuck is
literally
this? They're half done.
It's literally normal ass chicken wings next to a bowl of buffalo sauce.
What the fuck?
It's like, you want to cook these in the sauce like everybody else does? What are you fucking doing?
It's an American staple. You don't know what you're doing. What the fuck is this shit?
I can think of 2 times that happened. The place that had the best buffalo wings, in my opinion, did the same thing.
Huh.
Did the exact same thing. And I'm like, it's just not the same to dip your wings in sauce like you dip it in ranch or ketchup for fries or whatever like that.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'm not doing that. It's way too saucy and wet. And you literally, like, I love buffalo sauce, but when you're like, I don't want to, drink it out of a fucking bottle or anything like that.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot.
I shouldn't be able to lick the sauce off of my wings. It should be cooked in there more, coated better.
It's kind of part of it, yeah.
Yeah.
I did that
I don't
once.
know.
I ordered fucking B-dubs, and for some reason, they fucking put the sauce on the side.
Mm-hmm.
I was pissed. Like, B-dubs,
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah, it's not the same thing. It's literally like dipping like a chicken tender in a buffalo sauce from Burger King or something. It's not a wing anymore or whatever. That really pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I didn't even order the goddamn things.
You're just sitting there like, this is an abomination.
I'm just staring at them pissed off. I swear I've seen it 2 or 3 times now at this point. Like, I don't know if it saves them money or what, but it's bullshit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, knock that shit off. That is un-American. So, anyways, also, there was a time where I went into the bathroom. I don't know if it was when I was at Universal Studios or at a gas station or what, but you walk into this bathroom and right when you walk in, you hang a left, and straight to the back of the wall are all of the stalls, and then to your left are all the urinals, and to the right are the sinks, okay?
Uh-huh.
And for some reason, when I walked into this bathroom and looked at all the stalls, you know how you can see people's feet?
Yeah.
All, 8 sets of feet were facing the same way.
Okay.
And it made me think,
that's funny.
there was 8 people, behind one wall.
Okay.
Just facing the same way, pissing on each other's backs and stuff.
Oh, God.
It really threw me off. I was like, what's going on back there?
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah. So that's what potty stall facing the same way is.
I see.
I think I wrote that while I was in the urinal, holding my peen, letting her out. I'm like, I gotta write that down. But yeah, just turned the corner and there was fucking 8 pairs of shoes just all facing the same way.
You're like, huh.
Yeah. So yeah, there's no stalls back there, just one wall, and people are just shitting on each other or something, or it was synchronized pissing.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we get down there Saturday, and then Sunday we get up to go to the airport, and we walk in to TSA, and there's literally nobody in line at TSA. There might be one old couple at the front.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this looks like fucking Walking Dead right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's have some people in line here. I can wait.
That'd be cool.
We got here early.
Yeah.
This is a big airport. Quote unquote big airport, I should say. Where is everybody? Fuck. We at the right airport? What's going on?
Yeah, I've had that.
So
Well, I guess I haven't had that happen as bad, yeah. Other than in our...
Well...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was our little town one, and I'm like, what's happening here? Fuck. So then, yeah, we just go there and get right on the plane, no issues.
Yeah.
Nobody sat by us, so we had our little row to ourselves. Kept trying to get her to join the Mile High Club, and she wouldn't do it for some reason, so stop.
Quit.
So then, we land, and we get to Orlando. A reminder, we went to Universal Studios, everybody, not Disney World or anything. We went into the Universal Studio stuff. We landed in Orlando, and we get out, and I'm like, all right, we got to find our rental car. Look around. Not a single fucking sign about rental cars is anywhere.
What the fuck?
Nothing. This is when I got fucking stranded.
Yeah.
When I needed to go to Terminal C, and all I see is B. And I'm like, where's C?
You're like, cool. This
So
doesn't help me at all.
It did say something about the exit or something, so we followed that way, and then all of a sudden there was no more signs about stuff, but everybody was going one way, and I'm like, I don't like to be a follower like a sheep here, but I'm assuming if everybody's going this way, there's got to be something good over here.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, so we walk over there. Again, not a goddamn sign about a single fucking rental car anywhere.
That's so fucking weird. That's so, like, bog standard every
Cool.
airport I've been to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, this is the issue that I had. I'm like, where's the letter C? I'm looking for fucking coffee or something. Like the word coffee. I'm like, is there a fucking C? Like, does C not exist?
Yeah,
is C not a letter anymore?
There's words supposed to have C in it. And it's just because
Yeah.
be-oz. It's just stupid
Yeah,
shit.
literally. Yeah,
Nothing.
no, I mean, I was like freaking out. I'm like, where the fuck is the letter C?
Yeah.
So anyways, we're walking, and finally, like, outside of the airport, I barely see a sign behind, like, some fucking palm trees or some shit that says something about rental cars.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool. So then finally we find it, and then I booked this trip through a travel agent. So everything was already paid for. It was all booked through this lady. You know, she knows the prices. She knows when to send you, all of this stuff. Definitely worth having a travel agent for these kind of trips. Anyways, I figured everything was paid for. Every single thing was paid for. The only thing we had to pay for was like our meals and souvenirs and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I get up to the car rental place. The guy says, all right, the only thing we need from you is just the fee cost, so here's, we just, $83.
Okay.
I'm like, oh.
Cool.
Thought this was already covered, but sure.
Yeah.
Here's the $83. And then the guy's trying to get me to upgrade to like a fucking Porsche and Bugatti and Lamborghini, probably. Yeah, and he's telling me all of these rules about the car rentals and things you can't do to the vehicle. Oh, like, you can't soup it up and stuff like that. But we start driving the car, and we see toll roads.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, huh. What do we do?
Yeah. Weird.
Every sign saying stop and pay the tolls.
Yeah, it's gay. You're
But-
like, cool, I'm going to actually drive. I'm going to break this metal, or this barrier, and I'm turning around. I'm putting this thing in R, and I'm going to put it in neutral and roll down the fucking ramp.
And I'm like, do I gotta pay tolls because it's a rental card? Like, I figured the rental cars would already have like a toll pass on them or something. Nope, there's nothing about tolls anywhere. There was something about like a toll pass, but it said something like we weren't sure if we had it or not because of that. So I'm glad this motherfucker's telling me I can't like glue fucking pop cans to it and put on fucking sports tires, but he's not telling me anything about tolls.
Yeah.
So, and it was like you stop and you pay like $1.25 for the toll, and then you drive for 5 minutes and you got to stop and pay another toll.
Oh, these were ones where you had to stop. It didn't like auto do it.
No, it's not. It wasn't an express thing like what me and you went on.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was flat out toll booths that you had to stop and pay
that's
for.
fucking cringe.
No, because I thought I knew what they were too, because of what me and you did when I came and visited you. No, these are very different.
Yeah, I've seen them like that too. Those are fucking annoying.
So, had no idea if we had to stop and pay for these or not. And it's saying these things like, if you don't pay your tolls, there's a $100 fine. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm driving into traffic. I give up.
Fuck it. Oh, cool. Oncoming traffic. Here I come.
Cool. Yeah. I might have actually done it if I didn't have my girlfriend with me. But
Yeah, fuck this. This is too much. Too much.
and
pressure.
we're getting close to the hotel, and I took the wrong exit, and the GPS said we were like 2 minutes away, a half a mile away from the hotel, and then it says rerouting, and then it says 15 minutes, like 9 miles away,
Cool.
because of all the fucking like loop-de-loops you got to do to get back on there. And I'm like, I'm literally gonna bust a U in the expressway. I'm not fucking driving all of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it at fucking 85.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Finally get to the hotel, And I want to let everyone know real quick, I had an amazing time. It was a very special, magical time for me and my lady. But you guys don't want to hear about the fun shit. You want to hear about the Burton Burger side of things, the real side of things.
Mm-hmm.
So, we finally get to the hotel, and it's like 3:40 p.m. And check-in's at 4, but usually you can check in before then because your room's done, like way, way before. Like when we went to Graceland, our hotel, we got there at 9, check-in wasn't until like 4, and they were like, yeah, you can go in.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6 hours early. So it's 3:40, I walk in. Guy goes, does it matter what floor you're on? Do you care? I'm like, no, as long as it's a nice room, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's like, all right. Well, the room's not ready yet, so we'll text you when it's ready.
Pardon?
Oh, okay. Didn't you just ask me what room I wanted,
Yeah.
and you put me in a room that wasn't ready yet? Okay.
Huh.
It's 3:40, and I was guaranteed a check-in at 4. But you guys like to live life on the edge. I respect that, I guess. You're really fucking folding those sheets fast right now. I mean, taking every second you can get to clean this room up. I get it. I'm like, how long is it going to take? Guy sticks his lips up. 30 minutes tops. We'll let you know.
Cool.
Okay. Hour goes by. No text.
Okay.
Getting antsy.
Yeah, this is when you start
Just
screaming.
sitting in the lobby with my girlfriend in our suitcases while everyone else is laughing and having a good time.
Yeah.
Finally, I go up to the front desk again. Guy says, can I help you? Like, yeah, I never got our room. Said it was going to be 30 minutes. It's been an hour. He goes, my apologies. You got your ID on you so I can look up some information? I'm like, nope. ID's in the car because I thought I'd be in my fucking room by now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I start telling him everything that happens. And he goes, okay, well, usually we ask for IDs, but I'll make a one-time exception. I'm like, hey, I know you think you just did something so kind out of the kindness of your soul, but how about I'm going to get my ID and shove it up your fucking ass, dude.
Exactly. I'm going to throw it at your fucking head.
Yeah. Fuck off.
Yeah.
And all he kept doing was my apologies. Then he put me in a different room, and we immediately just went right into it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not sure why this douchebag at the beginning put me in a room that wasn't done yet when there was a bunch of other rooms. The only thing I can think of is maybe he was putting me in a nicer room, but I doubt it because you pay more money for a nicer room.
Yeah.
So I go online, and there's a thing that says talk to the manager, so I had to fucking Karen this.
Of
Because
course.
I was like, it's, a multi-trillion-dollar company. Maybe they can give me a free fucking breadstick or something. I don't know.
Anything.
A cool keychain.
Yeah, for being fucking dumb.
Yeah.
For lying to my face.
For lying to me, yeah. So then, we go up to the room and everything like that, and we unpack. And then we go to Universal City Walk, which is this big, almost downtown area that has a bunch of cool, themed restaurants. Like, they had, a Whopper grill there. They had the Chocolate Emporium that we ate at. They had the Bubba Gump place. They had sandwich places, pizza places, fancy sushi places. I mean, frozen yogurt. They had Voodoo Donuts. All of that, which was really cool. But notice I didn't say anything else. It was all fucking restaurants.
Yeah.
There was literally not really any other reason to go there after you ate.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, they had souvenir shops, of course, but those get old fast.
Oh, yeah. Then you start seeing the same shit. You're like, oh, cool.
Yeah, well, I'm going to talk about that
Uh-oh.
too, but the restaurants are really cool, but you go and wait for a long time, and then you finally go in, and then you eat. But after that, you literally just go home. There's nothing else to do. There were no shows there that you could watch. There was a movie theater and a mini golf thing, but of course you got to wait and pay for all of that shit. So that was a bit surprising. It was fucking beautiful there, all the lights that they had up and the music they had playing and the pictures you could take, but it wasn't like a downtownish area. It was all food,
Huh.
kind of thing. So We went to the Chocolate Emporium place. You guys got to look up pictures of that place if you haven't seen it. It's fucking whack. Just how it looks is amazing. We had a reservation that my girlfriend made like months ago at 8:00, and then we didn't get seated until 8:30 or something. It's like, cool. What the fuck's the point in a reservation then? Yeah, cool. More sin.
You got a notepad. You pull out right in front of them. Oh, cool. 2.
A sin tracker.
What's 2 for? Oh, just people who sin.
Yeah, who send to me. Yeah. What's your name? We gotta let the big man know about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad we had reservations that literally meant cock and balls.
Yeah. Cool.
Then we go back to the hotel. City Walk is also how you get in the parks. It's the entrance to Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. So we went to City Walk a lot because that's how you had to get into the parks. You had to take a bus to City Walk, get off the bus, go through City Walk to get to the park. I walked a lot last week is what I'm saying. So
I see.
We go to Universal Studios Park, the main one. And the cool thing is they have a Universal app where you can watch ride times.
Oh.
So you don't have to stay in line anymore unless that's the line you want to wait in. But we'd pull up and we'd be like, holy shit, the Jimmy Fallon ride is only 5 minutes. Let's go to it. Wow, the Transformers one is only 10 minutes. Wow, the Cat in the Hat one's only 15 minutes. Wow, the Hagrid's one's 90 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
So you can ride like 5 rides, and then by the time the 5th one's done, the big one's already down now. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can watch all of the rides on your phone. So we were going on rides that we didn't really give a shit about, but they was like no wait time. So we're like, fuck it, let's try it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really cool. But most of the rides at Universal Studios are those 3D, 4D movie rides where you're like sitting in a cart and there's a screen around you and you're wearing glasses and the cart's moving and shaking and going up and down.
Yeah.
That was most of the rides there. There wasn't like a ton of things that you would see like at theme park or like amusement parks or things like that. You know what I mean? There wasn't like Ferris wheels and tilts and whirls and a bunch of roller coasters. Like everything was mainly... Yeah, it was mainly... Yeah, it wasn't like that. Yeah. They did have that, but it wasn't... Most of the rides were that. Which are I like that more.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather do that. Like the Jimmy Fallon one, you sat in like a audience thing, like you were in a Jimmy Fallon thing, and then the whole thing started shaking and twisting and moving and things like that. Pretty violently, too. Like, it was pretty surreal.
Like, I cried.
Yeah. Well, the Gringotts ride, the Harry Potter Gringotts one, you literally, like, were in a moving cart. So it moved. It wasn't stationary.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you had a screen around you, and you moved. Like, the Gringotts ride literally did, like, it felt like a fucking 90-degree drop.
Fuck.
Like, you would sit in there, and then you would literally, like, be leaning forward because the fucking cart's, like, nose first. Like, Daddy's favorite position, you know, face down, ass up kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you got the screen in front of you, and it looks like you're about to drop for 8 miles.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just drop straight into the darkness. Like, there was some that were actual, like, roller coasters, but most of them were usually the screens that were giving you all of the shit, where it was 3D and you're just moving back and forth fast. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, but that was cool. We went and checked out the Diagon Alley, which is the Harry Potter thing there, which is why we went. It looks like it's just out of the movie. Like, it was cool, all the shops and stuff that you saw and got to explore, and you could eat lunch at Harry Potter restaurants. And it's not like Harry Potter themed. Like, it's like you're in the world. It's not like Harry Potter everywhere. It's like this is the world they live in. It's not even like
that immersive stuff.
Yeah, it's very immersive, yeah. So it was cool to do that. We got a butterbeer, and We ate at the Leaky Cauldron and all of that stuff. It was pretty cool. Lots of fucking people. Lots and lots of people. They had no idea they were standing next to Burger from B&B.
Yeah, they had no idea.
The Gringotts ride broke while we were on it. Not one, not two, but 3 fucking rides broke.
What the fuck?
While we were on it. Did I ever show you the one of me when we were on a broken ride?
I don't believe so. I remember you seeing a picture of you going on to a ride for like the 3rd time or something, but...
Yeah, I just sent it to you. You guys can't see it because my face is in it.
Yeah.
Bert, you'll have to watch that video with the volume on. So we were on a Cat in a Hat ride, and it was playing the most cringy fucking childish music, and the ride was just frozen in place with all these lights and shit flashing.
Oh, your girlfriend's loving it.
Mm-hmm. She's all happy, and then I'm just sitting there fucking pissed.
You're just...
It's like, gingoon, 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 like over and over again, and I'm just staring at a fucking wall with pink and blue lights on it.
Cool.
Like, tool.
Such a great idea.
Yeah, wow, I'm so glad I'm fucking here right now.
This is cool.
But the Gringotts one was scary, dude, because that was a pretty fast-moving ride and had drops and spins and everything. Mm-hmm. That one broke, and we were, like, facing the other cart, and we're hearing these dragons roaring and this fire being out and the explosions and all this shit, but our cart's literally facing the wrong fucking way. So, like, we're trying to, like, take our seatbelts off and turn around to see what's happening. And
just part of the ride.
I see us. Yeah, I don't think this is right. The fucking cart's facing the wrong way, and we start moving forward. And I'm like, are we about to go like 90 miles an hour facing the wrong fucking way? Like, Daddy was getting nervous. Yeah, like we're literally going the wrong fucking way right now, and it just scared the shit out of us. So, but that was after we just sat there and stared at fucking like a bookcase again for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So, sat there for a bit, but the thing is like we went to get on that ride, we sat down, they put the safety thing over us, then they took the safety thing off, and we got off the ride. Like, yeah, ride's broke, hang on.
Darn. Yeah.
So then they do like a cycle through the carts, and then finally carts come back, and we sit down again, and it broke again. The worst part about it, dude, was we got up like, okay, well, are they going to say anything to us about the ride breaking? We pull up, and they're waving at us, and they're like, all right, pull up on their seatbelts and exit to the right. They acted like nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking gaslighting at its finest.
Yeah, it's like we almost all exploded.
Yeah, literally. We fucking did. Literally. We weren't supposed to do that. And then the Cat in the Hat one broke, but that one was just a gay. You were in a cart moving like 5 miles an hour. There's no spookiness to it at all.
Mm-hmm.
So that one was more annoying. And then the King Kong ride broke when we were on it. Like, Kong was right next to us. He's fucking sniffing in the car. And then the light just goes black, and Kong's just sitting there in the fucking dark next to us.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, he literally just goes, sits down.
Like, no.
And you're like, yo?
No.
Definitely wasn't a part of the ride there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, all the Harry Potter stuff was cool. We went to Volcano Bay, which is their water park, the next day. It was cold as shit there, by the way. Like, fucking watching little kids, like, shivering their asses off was kind of funny.
Cold.
They're sitting in there in a ride, fucking with goosebumps, literally just, like, convulsing for how cold it is.
Yeah, fuck that.
So, it was not very warm in Florida.
Damn.
Like, it was so cold that they literally closed the water park on Wednesday and Thursday. Like, we went the only day, really, we could.
Huh.
So, barely got to experience that, but that was fun. And then, that was just the water park. We weren't too excited about the water park. We just went to it because it was included in the package. And then Wednesday, we went to Islands of Adventure, which was the other Universal theme park, and it had more Harry Potter stuff in there. This one had more of the Hogwarts stuff, like of the castle and all of that shit. Mm-hmm. Went on some famous rides there, like the Hagrid's roller coaster one, where it was a legit roller coaster and your daddy went on it. I'm scared as fuck as rides. I hate rides.
Yeah.
I'm a pussy when it comes to them.
Yeah, I still remember sitting in those fucking, the stupid ride that you spin the wheel or whatever, and you're like, listen, Bert, don't go too fast. I'm going to puke. You're like with your fucking grandpa or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? You puke
Next
on these
thing
things?
you know, the fucking...
God
they're going
damn,
90 miles an
man.
hour.
Yeah.
Bert's eyes are rolling to the back of his head.
Yeah.
He's 4 years old. He's foaming at the mouth.
Exactly. I blacked out.
My fucking grandpa's going like 90. Just fucking cranking 90s on that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cool. We went on this little roller coaster ride that was literally 15 seconds. It was so shitty. Like you waited in line for so long just for a little...
That's it.
It was like, Tool.
Thanks.
Yeah, got to watch some fucking frogs sing too. Lady made me watch some gay shit with that. Yep, that was cool. And got to watch a Grinch play.
Okay.
That was gay.
Grinch play, huh? Yeah, plays
Yeah,
are usually
watch it.
kind of... Yeah.
I will say this about them. It is very different when you're there live.
Yeah.
It's like a concert. Like, don't really like this song, but then when you watch them actually perform it live, it's very different. Song still blows, but the experience is very different.
Yeah, very different.
So the play was actually pretty cool, but I'm like, it's fucking Grinch. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't into this gay shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, there was one lady that came out with big boobies.
And you're like, okay, this is cool.
Okay, never mind. You got my attention.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm interested now. And then, like, they would tell you, like, wait times. And the longest was 240 minutes.
How... That's
Which is, like, 4 hours,
4
I think.
hours? Yeah, 4 minutes?
4 minutes, yeah.
4 hours.
You want to know what it was for?
Huh.
To meet the Grinch.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Guess who asked me to stand in line with her during that?
Oh, man.
I said, blow me.
Yeah. So later.
I'm like,
we were in line.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't fathom. I'm like, why? And she's a dumbass. She would have fucking done it too.
Uh-huh.
She's into that shit.
That's so long. Oh, my God.
Wait 8 hours to meet Mickey Mouse. Like, fuck that shit.
I'm all set.
And you realize it ain't really the Grinch, right?
Yeah. Huh?
I'm like, if it was Jim Carrey, like,
That's
I'd
different.
fucking wait 3 days for that shit.
Yeah.
But some guy in a costume, like, no, I'm good.
No, I'm good. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Another faker. Another liar. you
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, you know how they do breaks, though, so, like, the person in the costume can, like, use the bathroom or
Oh, yeah.
eat some food or something. It's like, Grinch needs a smoke break.
So true. So true. So true.
It's like Bert rolls the window down at the gas station. You go get me some Marlboro Reds.
Yeah, exactly. Give me some yellow American spirits.
Yeah, give me some Newport.
Yeah.
Grinch will be back in 15 minutes, sweetie. He needs a cigarette.
He comes back. Grinch.
Yeah.
Smell like cigarettes.
They need to do like a rated R version of the Grinch, how he likes
That's
to eat
like-
garbage
What the hell?
in the PG movie.
Yeah, it's like the bad Santa.
The real one just likes to fuck women. Yeah, exactly.
Bad Santa or whatever, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
That'd be fucking awesome. They
Fucking does
honestly,
coke.
I feel, didn't they have like a weird era where they were doing like rated R versions of normal shit like that? Or am I just thinking of?
Not really an era, but
I thought it was
I don't
silly.
know. Yeah, Robot Chicken did a lot of stupid shit like that.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I can just imagine the Grinch just going crazy. Yeah.
Just fucking performing sodomy on everybody he
Exactly,
meets.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fucking pouring one to the sheep.
Doesn't give a damn.
Yeah. So, and then on Thursday we were going to go to Disney World because we had a free day to do whatever we want, but money was getting kind of tight, and I already just dealt with all the Universal fucking Minions and Cat in the Hat and E.T. bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff too, like the Marvel stuff and the Harry Potter stuff, but I'm like, I don't really need to open up Disney now. This is going to be a whole new fucking world here.
Oh, yeah.
So we went and did some local stuff. Went to an aquarium, went to Ripley's, believe it or not. Went on some ginormous Ferris wheel. It's pretty dope. But a couple of complaints I have about this trip.
Uh-oh.
First of all, the hotel people ended up calling me, the managers.
And?
They told me to fucking pound it. But they were like, yeah, I'm sorry about that. So I forgot to mention this, but when I got to the hotel, again, everything was supposed to be paid for, right?
Uh-huh.
They were like, all right, and everything's paid for. We just need the $75 for parking.
Oh, my fucking God.
It's $15 a night.
What the hell?
$15 a night just to park my rental there.
That's pretty fucking cringe. Normally, you'd think stuff like that would be built into the cost or whatever.
Yeah, you would think like the $900 a night I'm spending will be there.
Yeah. Was it at the park? Did you say that?
It was a Universal hotel,
Yeah.
so it was through that.
Okay.
So, but the manager said, for your troubles, well, I'm not going to charge you parking. I'm like, cool. Guess we'll take
goodness.
it. Yeah, we'll take something.
I'm still pissed you thought you were about to do that to me, but...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was hoping for a penthouse, but that's okay.
Exactly.
Beggars can't be choosers here.
No.
But, so yeah, I had some complaints with the hotel, but we talked about the souvenir shops a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
They had, like, it felt like my Dinosaur Jurassic World game where you would literally just go down to souvenir shop, click A, and then just put one like every 100 fucking yards or something.
Yeah.
It was
Has a different
literally
name, but
like
it's the same shit.
It's basically the same shit. Like, but this cup has the Hulk on it instead of Spider-Man, and this one has a Minion on it instead of Jimmy Fallon. Like, I get you're gonna have themed souvenirs to the ride. Every ride you went on like had a souvenir shop attached to it. So when you went on the Spider-Man ride, you saw Spider-Man stuff. When you went on the Minion ride, you saw Minion stuff. That's fine. That all makes sense to me.
Uh-huh.
But what I don't understand is all the other shops in between that are literally carbon fucking copies of themselves. It's like you start window shopping, you're like, yeah, we've basically been in there. Yeah. Except that picture was over there and the shitters are on this side instead of that side.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Take my homework, but change it up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So it was like you went in there and it was 100% a brand new shop. Then you went to the next one and it was 90% a new shop, but you recognized some stuff. Then you went to another one, it was 80%. And holy fuck, were we just in here?
Yeah, what the hell?
So that was annoying. Also, they had like these interactive wands that you could buy to do stuff in the Harry Potter world. And they had an actual wand shop in the Harry Potter section, which was really cool. But they had wands everywhere. They had like, instead of like fucking Coke vendors in the middle of the walkways, you could just buy a wand.
Huh.
Like souvenir stores that weren't even close to Harry Potter World, you could buy one. You could buy a wand at the fucking hotel.
Huh.
Can you imagine that? Like, where'd you get your wand? Ollivander's? No, I got it at a fucking Shell gas station. Like, they weren't any cheaper. They were the exact same thing. It's just like, wow, this is real magical.
Huh.
At Ollivander's, dude, they had shelves with boxes and boxes and boxes of wands on there. It was so cool, and you could pick them out, and you could go to a show, and the wand would pick you and all of that. Or you can go fucking when you're picking up a lottery ticket, I guess.
Yeah.
Go ahead and throw a wand in there real quick.
B6 for $1.50.
Yeah, and then throw in a wand. Throw in fucking Snape's wand for me, too, while you're at it.
Yeah, it almost sounds like, whatever, people talk about you can get your own lightsaber or whatever at I don't know where the fuck that is. It might be the same place, but
Yeah, well,
something
and
like
then
that.
there was a lot of cool Harry Potter stuff there. Oh, by the way, I saw people obviously wore their house stuff, right? Like which Harry Potter house they are.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember which house you were?
Fuck.
Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, and Hufflepuff?
It might have. I don't remember.
I feel like you were Gryffindor or something.
I think it
remember,
was. Yeah,
but-
I know I wasn't the Hufflepuff one.
Yeah,
thought you
I
got
was
that and
Huff
you
and
were
Cock.
pissed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Dude, Gryffindor and Hufflepuffs were the ones I saw the most.
Uh-huh.
Like, everyone was wearing Gryffindor or Hufflepuff stuff. I'm like, fuck, maybe my house ain't as gay as I thought it was.
Yeah.
Everybody's Huff and Cock here.
Yeah.
Fucking saw that ugly-ass badger everywhere.
What the fuck? Yeah. People got pus coming out of their ass.
Yeah, it's just like you got the Gryffindor with the lions and Slytherin with the sneaky snakes and the Thnika Knife. And then you got like Ravenclaw with this badass bird, and then I got a fucking badger tool.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's cool. Honey badgers, right? Honey badgers don't give a shit. Yeah, lion. Lion. King of jungle.
Exactly. Very different. King.
Yeah, glad I got a fucking badger, though, tool.
Yeah.
But there was like all of that house stuff, and I was like, it'd be cool to kind of get like a Hufflepuff shirt or sweater. There's some really cool ones. There's some cool cups. I ain't gonna fucking wear this back home.
Right.
I promise you that. I ain't gonna wear my fucking Gryffindor robe
Uh-huh.
or drink out of my Slytherin cup of coffee. The robes there were $138.
Oh, nice.
And I'm like, why are you buying this? You're going to wear it around the park and then never touch this again. It's not like it's a bathrobe where you can just lounge around the house in it. Like, it was like a school robe.
Oh,
Like,
I see.
yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I
it's
was
not
like,
a thing you just throw on. Okay.
yeah, you don't just go downtown in
It's like
it.
a fucking cape. Yeah.
Yeah, unless like you're a big fan of the Harry Potter stuff, then you can get away with, like, when I went to Graceland, like, I will 100% will wear an Elvis shirt or an Elvis sweater. In fact, I do.
Uh-huh.
I do.
As a matter of fact. Yeah.
You know that Don't Be Cruel sweater I have
Oh,
with
yeah.
Elvis kissing in the back? I fucking saw a chick with wearing that.
Uh-huh. Like, yo.
Yeah. Yo! Yeah, I wasn't wearing mine, but I literally just put it in the car, but that would have been cool. But so yeah, like they just sell a lot of stuff there that you're not going to really utilize anymore. Like my girlfriend didn't want to get a wand. She's like, I'm not going to use it after this. I'm like, yeah, I guess that is true.
Yeah.
So, but the number one thing that pissed me off, besides old people standing like they own the whole goddamn road and you have to walk around them, and I want to fucking cuff them in the back of the head.
I love that shit.
Yeah,
the back
got
of their
it.
knee.
Literally, like when we were getting on the airplane, this guy stood up in front of us while there was like 100 people behind us trying to get on the plane. He was trying to put his jacket in the overhead thing.
Yeah, I'm going to punch you in the throat.
Yeah, and then a woman did the same thing. She was trying to jam like the bag that you're supposed to put underneath your feet or by your feet. She's trying to jam that in there.
Cool.
And it fell out and hit my lady and then hit the person in front of her and stuff. I literally was like, hey, you want to do this in a minute when the 50 people behind me are sitting down? Like, we are just standing in the aisle while you're trying to put a fucking jacket above you.
Yeah.
Shit pissed me off.
Figured
But the
out.
number one thing that pissed me off is these theme parks, these hotels, whatever, they make sure to charge you for every fucking thing they can charge you for.
God, okay.
It sucked the fun out of so much shit. You know those rides where people are on a boat and like people on the land or the bridge above them can like squirt them with water and stuff as like a funny hee hee ha ha kind of thing?
Oh, yeah.
They had those there, and underneath the water gun was a credit card reader.
Okay.
So, want to squirt at a random fucking stranger that's getting drenched in water from the waterfall behind them with this cute little gun? Grab your daddy's credit card, and it's going to be $5 per swipe or whatever it was.
It's fucking so gay.
I'm like, are you serious?
What the
I
fuck?
have to pay to spray somebody.
Who's already wet?
That's all. It's cute to do it like, haha, fuck you. I'm going to spray you right in the penis.
Yeah, exactly.
But now I have to pay for it. It'd be one thing if it was like your family or something, I guess, and you could pay to spray them, but nobody does that. Like, no, it's fine. I don't. And I guarantee, like, Universal Studio probably makes, what, $43 a year off of that? Like, why is that a thing?
Fucking A. For real.
Holy shit. They had human dryers where you could stand in it and it would blow and dry you off. $6.
What the fuck? Cool.
You know, you get wet after one of their rides, and yeah. Towels were $8 to rent.
Okay.
We went to the water park, and you had to do towel rentals, and they were $8 a piece.
Huh.
The locker that we rented was a little bit bigger than a phone book, $14 to rent it. Literally had to just jam my fucking shoes in there.
Fucking A.
Barely could fit my necklace in there. It was so skinny, probably. Fucking A. $14 to rent that. That's the smallest one they had.
What the fuck?
And then there was this cute little Harry Potter phone booth, like those red phone booths you see in London or whatever. You could go in there and you could pick up the phone. And if you dial a certain number, like a number you see on the internet, like it's a little cool little internet trick. If you type in the word magic or dial the word magic, somebody's supposed to say something to you. You get like a little cute little pre-recorded message. That costs money.
Okay.
You can go in and you can dial the number, but it won't go through unless you pay.
Cool. That's
like,
so cringe.
That shit just drains you. It's not even like the money. Like, it's not even the money part. It's just the greed that kind of ruins it for you. It's like the same thing I was talking about at Graceland, where they were just commercializing Elvis at that point. Like, it didn't even feel like they gave two fucks about him. They were just trying to get more and more money out of you for everything. Like, nothing was on the house. Nothing was, like, free. And I understand, like, that's how this shit works when you go to tourist destinations. But, like, I'm saying every little thing, like $8 a towel, fucking paying money to squirt people, like paying money to get a cute little 30-second message that you can just listen to on YouTube. Like, it's ridiculous.
It's so
I'm
dumb.
surprised they weren't fucking, like, you weren't paying to blink in there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's like you're sitting down at a concession stand or whatever, and you go to get a napkin, and there's, like, a quarter slot in it. It's like, oh, cool, I can't...
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. Fucking A.
Hand sanitizer, I'm surprised that didn't have a little fucking thing on it.
It's such stupid, like, it's things that could be even compounded into other stuff, you know? It's like, whatever, you go to the park.
These tickets are over $100.
The what?
These things are, the tickets just to go into the park to enter it are well over $100 to get in there.
Really? And
then you gotta fucking pay for... Yeah, and then they want to souvenir you, and then they want to make you buy all this food and all of these drinks.
Boy.
Like, I was expecting like $6 a bottle of water. Like, that makes sense. I knew they up-jacked their prices there, but nickel and dime me for fucking everything is annoying. Like, I have to pay money to walk into a restaurant, so then I have to pay for the guy to listen to my order.
Would you like
Probably
to see
had to
the
pay
menu?
for forks.
Yeah. Everything is like when they turn the iPad around and ask for a tip.
Yeah, literally.
This guy just kicked you in the balls. Would you like a tip?
Yeah. No. Yeah, pay me to kick you in the balls plus tip. So it's just like, that shit was really like just draining the amount of greed there. It's like, you guys don't do anything for your consumers here, like, at all. There is nothing there. And that part was just kind of shitty, so...
Yeah, that's no fun.
But I don't think that's universal. I think that's anywhere you go. I mean, the same thing happened at Graceland, where it was just a museum. So this is a theme park where there's a lot more interactions with it and stuff, so...
Yeah.
It was cool, though. Some of my favorite stuff, though, was obviously spending time with the lady, but... the Harry Potter stuff was really cool. They did an awesome job with that and the immersion there. A lot of the rides were cool. There were some old rides, like the E.T. ride and the Cat in the Hat ride. Like, those rides, I felt like were put up like in the 90s and they were still going. Like, you could tell they were older rides. But other than that, like, we really didn't go on a bad ride. Like, I don't give two fucks about Transformers, but the ride was still cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to know. This is one thing Bert suffered bad from, but I don't have to know a lot about the Transformers lore to know that when I'm hanging upside down and the only thing's holding me in place is my fucking seatbelt and this robot shooting a fucking minigun at me, that I'm in a bad spot.
Darn.
Darn, I shouldn't be here. And then Bumblebee comes in and saves the day.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, but Bert's like hanging upside down. He's like,
Hey,
I've never
that
seen this
guy?
movie, so I don't really know what's happening.
Yeah, who's that guy? Who's he?
Yeah. As bazookas are just flying at him.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this movie, so I don't know what to do.
I don't really know what's going on.
Fucking jackass.
Yeah. I don't understand the backstory.
So, yeah, that was cool. On the way back, also the we went right through TSA again, and like there was no waiting or anything. It was very quick, so that was really nice. I lost my necklace, and I went back to TSA, and I'm like, yeah, I took my necklace off, and they're like, they made you take your necklace off?
Okay.
Like, they were amazed, and I'm like, you're telling me? Why are you mad at me for taking it off?
Uh-huh.
We ended up finding it, but I was like, I was like bumming, and they're like, what the fuck? Why'd you take it off, idiot?
Uh-huh.
He told me to.
Yeah, exactly. They're so fucking cringe.
Guy
They've
was
been making me take my hoodie off too. It's like, hey, what's
Yeah,
your
I had to take
X-ray
it off,
machine for, you
too.
fucking fat bitch?
Yeah. Well, it was funny because like I got in line next, and the guy's looking at me. He's like, "Do you have a T-shirt underneath that hoodie?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "I need to take it off."
I'm gonna say no next time.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
freak.
And then they're gonna see the X-ray, and they're gonna see the T-shirt,
And you're sitting there with like the fucking straight face.
your hand behind your head, just sitting
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Okay, I need you to take it off, and your watch, and your necklace, and your bracelet, and your shoes." I'm like, "Fucking A, dude!"
How about I just take everything off?
I just get bare ass naked.
Yeah.
Fine. Walk in and do the prison squat too. See, nothing's in there.
Exactly. Yeah. Have a feel.
Yeah, go ahead. Feel her, Joe.
You see, you don't trust me.
You see anything in there? Told you.
Told you.
You're gonna find something if you look hard enough.
Yeah. Fuck.
So, yeah, that's the trip in a nutshell, though.
Yeah. Sounds like it was still fun, you know.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, I would do it again. I don't need to do it for another fucking 80 years, probably.
Yeah,
but
it's definitely one of them things.
yeah, I don't need to see it because it's going to be the same thing for many years to come until they have enough additions to make it worth going back. But it was pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions about the Universal trip, let me know on this Twitch stream, and I can go into more detail.
Hell yeah.
So you had a couple more topics.
Oh, fuck. Did I? Oh, fuck.
That we should probably get through to make sure we're more caught up.
Yeah. Well, it's just me bitching about dumb shit again.
It's fine.
It's fun.
We got some time.
Yeah. Basically, I remember when I was, whatever, it was a big fucking meme when I got back to the same place I'm at now, that I got a hotel, and I'm like, yo, this place is fucking fat, and I was creaming and screaming and everything, and y'all were teasing. Dude, when I sent that snap, my brother's like, yo, chill, it's not that cool.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
like, what the
that was
fuck?
like the first time I actually heard our cousin and our brother actually bitch about how stupid
What
you
the
were.
fuck? Yeah. Yeah, I was freaking out. And
I didn't watch it with sound, and they were like, "Yeah, you should be happy you didn't hear that with sound."
I have it saved to my phone.
No, I don't. No, I'm good.
But, so basically that happened, and then whatever, I see all this stupid shit. Like, I booked the hotel in advance and all that shit, and I absolutely had my eyes in the wrong spot. I know I told you about this the other day, but I was looking through, and they ain't got a laundry room here. Very cool, very cool.
You told me they do it for you.
So yeah, what they do is they have like a cute little plastic bag hanging up in the laundry room. It's very little.
Cute little maid that comes around.
I mean, yeah, and like the closet or whatever. So then you can just reef a bunch of clothes in there and tie it up and take it down to the front desk, and they'll do it for you. But the thing that fucking sucks dick is you can fit like a pair of jeans in there and a couple shirts, or a hoodie and nothing else. So they're like, yeah, if you just can't fit it in there, then that's just too bad. We can't do it. I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. I looked around.
So you put your undies and stuff in there?
Yeah.
He's like, no, what the hell?
Yeah, everything.
Just throws his underwear away.
I just buy new ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I do that. So I bring that down there. You got to do it nice and early in the morning. Then they'll have it all nice and folded up and ready for you by the time I'm out of work, which is nice. But I don't know. The guy was like, yeah, he's like, how long are you going to be here? I'm like, 2 weeks. He's like, oh, well, yeah, just bring it down here every like 2 or 3 days or something. So I'm like, cool. Okay. So this is like not a daily thing. Okay, cool. Great. Not good. Because I can fit like fucking 2 clothes in here. Like a day's worth of fucking clothes per thing. But whatever. I do that. And I'm like, yeah, I need to find a laundromat nearby to do my clothes. And I look around at everything, and it's just all scaring me. Like literally just all the pictures on Google Maps and shit are just like, do not go here. Everything's like 1 star.
Holy fuck!
I'm like, okay, cool.
1 stars, I'm warning you.
Yeah, one of them literally said like, dude, there's homeless people here with just like dirty chicken wings all over his belly and stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, can't go there anymore. But I eventually found like a legit cleaner place, and it's like Tide. It's like a Tide brand thing. So I don't think that's local.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Tide, you know, Tide. Yeah. Them. Yeah. So they have a thing. It's like a laundromat, whatever. So I go in there, I bring my clothes. Or I text or I call them, yeah, and I'm like, hey, do you guys do like a wash and fold service or whatever? Like normal laundry? They're like, yeah, we do normal laundry. I'm like, okay, cool. So I go in there, and I don't have like plastic bags or anything. So I just throw all my clothes in my backpack. So I look like a crazy person. I bring them in there, and I'm talking to the lady at the front desk. She's like, so you got clothes, right? I'm like, yep. I've never done this before, so I don't really know what to say. She's like, so what do you want done? I'm like, I got clothes. Yeah? She's like, yeah, okay. Where are they? I'm like, yeah, they're in my backpack. She's like, okay. Put them on the table. What?
Bert puts his
put them on the table.
underwear
okay.
on the table.
Put them out on the table.
Okay.
Yeah, for real. I literally just put everything on the table. Yeah. My undies, my socks, my shirts, pants, everything. Like, here it is. She's like, all right, how do you want your shirts done? Like, what starch level? I'm like, what? Starch level? I'm like, medium or light, medium, or heavy? I'm like, medium. Yes, fuck. Fuck, I don't know. And then she looks at my undies. She's like, oh, you got those too, huh? I'm like, yeah, I got to do my laundry. She's like, oh, okay, that's a totally different service. I'm like, didn't I tell you what I was looking for? Didn't actually say that because I'm a bitch, but yeah. And then she starts to like, she gets a big bag out to like do my clothes or whatever, and she goes to like pick my stuff up, and then she like gets to the undies and stuff, and she like gets a shirt and like picks it up, like uses a shirt, and I'm like, I can do that for you, don't worry.
Oh
like,
my
thanks.
gosh!
Yeah, that's gross. I wouldn't want you to touch them anyway.
What the?
That was fucking weird. So I get all my clothes and I put them in the fucking bag. I'm like, okay, that would have been easier.
Like a mask on and like
just
picking
awkwardly
her undies up with a
she's like pulling her sleeve down on her sweater, trying to pick it up.
Grabbing
like
a
Jesus.
clothespin to like hook
sitting there
your
watching
undies.
her. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
put over
yeah, literally, yeah, clothespin to put, like a fucking Looney Tunes character.
I don't know. Like, man. Yeah, so that was ucky. I didn't like that. Oh, and then the best part, I had all my clothes in there. And she's like, all right, you can pick them up
3 weeks.
On Wednesday. Yeah. So I dropped them off on the 8th, on like Friday or whatever.
Wednesday.
Friday, Saturday. And yeah, so they'll get them back to me on
gosh.
Or no, she said the 12th, I think. Yeah. So
oh my
Tuesday
gosh,
Tuesday,
dude. You are so stupid.
So I'm like, okay.
It takes an hour to do like people's
so now
laundry.
I have one pair of jeans.
You are having to wait a week to get them back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all just because I don't want to deal with the fucking...
No, something's not right there. You gotta...
It was weird. I gotta ask him, like, yo, it has to be because it's a weekend or something. Like maybe Monday they clean, and Tuesday they fold.
You're going to a very special service. Like,
yeah, they had a bunch of shit hanging up.
Yeah, I think you're going to like a very particular thing, to where they do like special stuff because they're like asking you what starch level you want stuff done at. I don't think it's like what it's like. I'm trying to think of it. It's
they're going through and hand drying everything.
Yeah. It's like I'm trying to think of something. It's like going somewhere to do something very simple, but you're going to in a very extreme place to do it. I'm blanking on an example. Like,
yeah.
It's like a girl saying there's some big gamer and all they play is like Subway Surfer on their phone when you're a fucking Dota legend kind of thing. I would say I'm a gamer. Oh, what do you play?
Exactly.
PUBG, Dota, or Poe, or things like that? No, I fucking play Candy Crush. Like, it's like one of those things. Like, you're going to a very extreme place to do very minor things.
Yeah, you buy a fucking... Yeah, it's similar. Buy a gaming PC to play Flash games.
Exactly. Like, you buy a fucking gaming PC to scroll Facebook. That's literally what you're doing right now.
Shit.
It's literally the exact same thing.
So that's cool.
Old person getting an iPhone 15 Pro when all they need is a jitterbug.
Yeah. Daily driver in your Porsche.
Yeah.
5 miles to work.
Yeah. It's like buying a car and then leaving it at home, and you go and live in hotels and live in a different state and make car payments on it. And you drive it like 6 times a year.
Yeah. Basically the same thing, yeah. Fucking so gay.
So yeah, no, I wouldn't do that again. I would figure out something's wrong here.
Yeah, or if I do it very early in advance.
Bert, it's just your laundry. Like, it's not supposed to be this big fucking job here. It's like,
it was
stop scrolling Marketplace on Marketplace on your fucking gaming PC.
Yeah.
Calm down. Yeah, you'll be okay. So, cool. Well, give us an update on the laundry next week. I'm actually interested in the story. See, that was actually a good story, Bert. See, you're not an idiot.
Yeah, that was gay.
That was a good story. Gay. I like that one. I was actually interested.
Yeah, literally had my day all planned around it, too. I'm like, okay, I'm going to drop this off. I'm going to go to lunch with my buddy. And then after lunch with my buddy, I'm going to pick my clothes up. And then I'm going to
I was about to say, see how you didn't talk about your friends at all? And it was actually a good story, but now you brought your friend back into it. So I'm back to playing Tetris.
Yeah, and Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris, here I come.
Shit.
All right. Well, for the last part of today's episode, it's that time again. It's time for the B&B draft. Let's go. Heck yeah, it's your favorite time of the show. So, how this works is one of us brings a topic to the podcast, and then we draft our top 5 or top 4 within that topic there. So, Bert didn't come up with the topic last week, so we weren't able to do a draft. So, what did you bring for us to draft this week, Bert? You're so gay.
Good question.
All right. So, Bert once again didn't bring a fucking topic for us to draft. So, Tool.
Fuck.
Good job, idiot.
Fuck.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Had
was,
an easy
halfway
week,
through
too.
this, I'm like, wait a minute. We're like 45 minutes in. Like, wait, we don't have a fucking...
Yeah, you never texted me one
Burger
about it.
didn't
I'm
let
tired
me
of fucking texting you, reminding you to do it.
know. Burger didn't let me know what we had to do.
Burger didn't tell me that I needed to think.
Yeah,
Yes, I did. I told you last time.
Fuck. Shit. I'm
Cool.
gonna make a list.
All right. Well, no draft again. Cool. Thanks, Bert.
Fuck.
No highlight clip. No
God.
draft.
Fuck.
Doesn't say hi to our mods. Nothing.
No.
Lol. All right. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for episode 204 of the Bert and Burger podcast. Remember, we're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. And at the end of the day, like we always say, it's comedy. Please calm down. Quit being a pussy.
Chill.
Yeah, chill, but tweet.
That's
All
what
right.
I'll do.
With that being said, thank you for chilling. Thank you for vibing with your cuzzies. And we will see all of you beautiful, lovely people in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Later.
Skater.
Potato.
I know you think you just did something so kind out of the kindness of your soul, but how about I'm going to get my ID and shove it up your fucking ass, dude.
Exactly. I'm gonna throw it at your fucking head.